Following a strong win against Lithgow last week, the Blayney Bears looked to build on it against the Hawks at Orange's Wade Park, but it was the home side who scored first. The Bears hit back in the next attacking set after some nice offloading allowed them to crack the Orange defence. Blayney were on the attack again, and after 5'8", Terry Brown was able to create some space for his fullback on the right edge. The Bears took the lead. The away team bagged their third and got out to a lead of 14-4, but it was Hawks winger Alofi Metelli who had the last laugh in the opening 40, scoring a try in the corner to bring the home side within 4. After being one of the danger men in the first half, Blayney's Western representative Josh Rainbow scored a try of his own on the right hand side of the field to extend the away side's lead. Orange hit back with 2 more converted tries, including this one to their halfback Keegan Harding, and took the lead 22-18, but it wasn't for long as Rainbow scored his second and levelled the scores. After Harding nailed a field goal, Tim Mortimer crossed the line and the final score ended up at 29-22. With the aim of keeping their season alive, the Bathurst Panthers looked to continue their home game dominance against the Orange CYMS at the sports ground in Bathurst. And it looked possible when they were the only team to score in the opening quarter when a CYMS player fumbled a kick and William Bubba Kennedy was able to swoop in and claim a try. Panthers brothers Matt and Trent Rose combined to open up the CYMS defence before flying fullback Cody Robbins came through the middle to complete the play and score next to the sticks. The home side extended their lead to 16 following a third try to Blake Dean after Matt Rose sent up a huge bomb that was just too much for the CYMS winger to handle. After not posting a single point in the first half, the Orange team needed to find the line and get a comeback started. After a string of penalties, they managed to put some pressure on the Panthers' defence, and a Mick Sullivan long ball continued through the hands to winger Zach Root to score in the corner. With a comeback looking possible, the CYMS managed to score another through Ben Gosper, and after Ben McAlpine nailed the goal, the chances of a green and gold win increased. Despite the looming comeback, Panthers took an 8-point lead when Blake Lawson converted a penalty goal to provide the closing score of 18-10. In Oberon on Saturday, the Tigers looked to knock off the strong St Pat's outfit, who were hopeful of moving into top spot on the Group 10 ladder if they got the 2 points. The Tigers finally got the scoreboard started for the day after half an hour of footy through forward Tom Kirby, who scored next to the post. Pats got back on track and worked their way back up the field. However, when Steve Lane picked off a pass for an intercept and took an easy run to the try line, Oberon took a 12-0 lead. Just before the halftime siren, a couple of penalties saw Oberon in the attacking zone, and Steve Lane called for the ball and slotted a field goal to make it 13 points the difference as the sides headed into the sheds. With a strong effort needed in the second half to claw their way back, St Pat's turned it up a notch in attack. Only a minute into the second 40, Gary Riley did it all himself with his wonderful solo try and kicked the conversion to bring the Saints within 7. St Pat's were on the attack again from the dropout, and a strong run and stretching effort from centre David Howard saw the Saints come closer to the lead. The Pats scored again, and Oberon, after giving away their first half lead, got back into their rhythm and scored the next 2 tries to lead 23-18, including this absolute beauty to Jackson Bryant. With time running out, the Saints got one last attempt to bring home the win when Jake Bright scored out wide to take the scores to Oberon 23, Pats 22 with the kick to come. With the game on the line and the wind howling, Gary Riley lined up the shot. It waved away and the Tigers remained in front as the referee blew full time. After suffering their first two losses of the season in their previous two clashes, the Mudgee Dragons were looking to get back into form in Cowra against the Magpies, but it was the home side who drew first blood when Jay McClintock scored on the wing. Young gun Aidan Craig was next to score for the Magpies, and his try was converted to take the home side to a 12-0 lead early on in the fixture. Mudgee soon hit back when one of their stars, Jack Afamasaga, dove on a grubber kick to get the Dragons on the board. But with Warren Williams scoring a try and Tim Holman kicking this field goal, Cowra went to the Sheds 19-6 in front. Mudgee came out of the Sheds strong to start the second half, and they turned some good early possession into points when Ben Thompson broke through some weak defence. Williams scored his second, but in his return from injury, Corin Smith laid on two back-to-back tries that brought the Mudgee team within 3 points. But eventually time ran out and the game finished up with the scores at 25-22.